My name is Karina Alcantara, and I am a land surveyor. I graduated from Cal Poly Pomona in 2002 with a degree in civil engineering with an emphasis in land surveying. I've been working in this field for approximately 11 years, and I really like it. I think that coming into college was an eye-opening experience for me. Having gone to an inner-city high school, I quickly realized how unprepared I was for college, but even though that presented to be a challenge, I just decided I had to work twice as hard. So I did, and even though this is a male-dominated field, a lot of times students didn't want to work with me simply because I was a girl. But I ended up coming up at the top of my class, and then towards the last years, everybody wanted to be in my group. After graduating from Cal Poly, I began working as a land surveyor. And originally I wanted to be a math teacher. I had a natural knack for math. And my brother, who was an electrical engineer, convinced me that I should go into engineering perhaps, and if I didn't like it, then I could always go back and become a teacher and still teach math. I really like my jobs. I think that what's important is that we teach our youth about the different fields that we can go into, and I think that it's really important, especially at the high school level. Because we're so used to more traditional jobs like being doctors or lawyers or nurses and stuff like that, I think that a lot of students don't know really what's out there. I think what we lack a lot is we don't encourage women to go into math and science as much as we should, because I think that a lot of women would really excel. When I was 26, I found out I was pregnant. I was 5 weeks along, and I also found out that I had cervical cancer. It was a very trying time in my life, but after I went through the period of feeling sorry for myself, I changed my attitude and decided that I was going to beat cancer. I got cervical cancer because I was positive for HPV, which is an STD, which is believed I got it from my ex-husband. Because I was HPV positive and had stage 2 cervical cancer, I had to have an abortion, and in order for me to continue with treatment. After 20 sessions of radiation, and I decided that I needed to go to counseling because it really shook my core. I felt like I wasn't the person I used to be. I missed going through a divorce and having cancer. I was really consumed with just that. So I went through counseling, extensive counseling. I went 3 days a week for about 4 years. And my counselor told me something that always stuck with me, and she said that I make people like me make her job worth it. Because I went in there with one attitude and came out with a different one. Today, life is so much simpler. The things that I thought I couldn't live without are so unimportant. And now the most important thing is my family. I have 2 daughters and a great husband who does the same thing as I do for a living. And I think together we've worked at bringing up our family a lot different than we were brought up. Being more open, allowing our children to be individuals, as opposed to being what our parents wanted us to be. I grew up in a very traditional family, and I should have grown up to be a nurse or a teacher, not an engineer. So today, the most important thing is to follow what you love, do what you love, and not worry so much about the little things. I think we live in a very materialistic world, and we don't always need to focus on that.